Accord starter, I think, 2014. Here's the sound you'll probably hear. Put it back so you can hear the sound. The starter clip. That's the sound you'll probably hear. This is a 2014 Honda Accord. I don't know what. It's the 4-cylinder, 2.4 or something, 2.0. I don't remember. I'll put it in the link. Let's see. Original starter, I believe. This one's at 127,000 miles. As a mobile mechanic now, I've done quite a bit of these. So it's kind of weird they go out. I don't know if they go out about this time. This is a little early. But I've definitely done some that are not in the 200,000 mile range. So I guess they can go out at 150 or before. I don't know what it is about that. If you need more play to get the plug out, you can, I think, unbolt this bracket on the side, this little 8mm or whatever, and then maybe it gives you more play to get that this cable if it's too tight. I'll see. Alright guys, so that's how you get on it. I was using a little, you can use one of these little mini swivel adapters if you want. So I already got it, I broke it loose with my swivel 3/8. Come up here, come on the side, get on here, and it wasn't even that tight, thank God. And that's the top bolt to the starter. Look at it, there you go. Now you might ask, why don't I use an electric going? Well, one time I used an electric ratchet right here, and I spun out the bolt so fast, and it's long, that I end up wedging my electric impact right here, and it got stuck on the trigger, and it was a nightmare. The bolt almost broke off in there and stuff, so just don't do it. I got really lucky it didn't. So now I just do it by hand up here because I don't want anything to get wedged up here. It shouldn't get wedged. Do the top bolt first, because I think once you have when you're putting tension on it, if you take the bottom one out first, you're gonna have a lot of weight on that top bolt, and it's not gonna want to turn as easy. See, I already got this off. It was just I think mine was a 12mm. Sometimes they're 13s. And then just the little plug right there. Little plug. Yeah, I'll show you all this bolt here in a second. And get it off my hands. This bolt, it's a long bolt, but I'll tell you. Let's see. Just be careful with the wires up here. Don't put too much stress on them. It's coming out. It's long. Your fingers will work out. Forearm work out. It's starting to come out. My arm's gonna cramp up. It's break. Ooh, them veins. That's how you get them veins. There we go. I'll say I never taught you nothing. Getting it back in there is a little tricky. You just kind of feel it out. You can't see the hole exactly. You can try to look at it from the side of the light, but there you go. The bottom one, I think I can use the electric ratchet. Doing it on the ground, you might want to do it like me. I got my legs put out toward the driver's side. It's dangerous, I guess, but just don't kick your floor jack. Maybe put another jack, safety jack there like I did on that side. Or put on the other side like that. If you straddle that tire almost, you get a straight reach up in here to do what you need to do. Okay. Boom. My starter's gonna fall out. There you go. It's coming out. I gotta have to support this. All right. Bottom bolt out, top bolt you already saw. It should come out. Now you just gotta figure out how to get it out. There's your bolt. That's your bottom. Top one was a lot longer, so you really can't mix it up. I actually don't mind doing these. Because there's not a lot of, you just gotta get the car in the air and then you're there. That's what starters I like. Get the car in the air and you're there. Not a lot of other disassembly. Typically, let me see if I can get this out safely. It's okay. Whew. Should be okay. Got it out. Let's go get the new starter from the parts store. You say like or subscribe on the channel. It's vice versa to get it in. It's a lot easier to get it in than to get it out.